Now, my Buddhist friends, I have shown you your Bandagama, I have shown you Huttigama. In the Mahaparinirvana story, I have shown you Bandagama, Huttigama. I have shown you Ambagama, I have shown you Jambugama. I have shown you Anand Chaitya in Bhognagara. And then I showed you the place, the country of power, the rail power. And then I showed you your, what do you call it, the place the Buddha ate pork and the place his disciples ate spinach. And I showed you the place where the Buddha became thirsty and he forced Anand to get water from a shallow stream, a river, and which had become muddy because 500 bullock carts had. Now the Buddha continues in his travel towards his Mahaparinirvana towards the Kukkuta river. Now folks, the Kukkuta river is a mispronunciation of Sikrana river. See, actually it is the Burhi Gandak river. The Burhi Gandak river. But as I told you, all the places en route to the Mahaparinirvana are named after the incident that took place over there in the Mahaparinirvana. All the places on the Mahaparinirvana route are named after the incident that took place on that spot in the Mahaparinirvana. So he goes to this Kukkuta river, that is the Burhi Gandak. Folks, in Nepal it is called Gandak. In Bihar it is called Gandak. But in this section of the river where the Buddha crossed the river, it is called Sikrana. Sikrana, Sikurna means to become so thin that to look grotesque. Sikurna means Sikrana will mean to look so thin that he looks grotesque. So basically that is the Kukkuta river. Mispronounced as Sikrana, it is actually the Burhi Gandak, which comes from Nepal. In Nepal it is known as the Gandak, in Bihar it is known as the Gandak. But in this place where the Buddha crossed the river, it is called Sikrana according to the Buddhist story. So folks, don't take the Buddhist story lightly. Oh, the Indians, the Hindus became Hindus and the people converted to Hinduism. No, that did not happen. See, for the story to explode and go out into the world, it had to be well trenched in India. A soft story, a weak story, and a story which did not have proper entrenchment in India couldn't have been blown into the proportions it is today. And it was a few years ago also in foreign countries. Folks, the river is Sikrana because when the Buddha crossed the river, he was so thin that he looked grotesque. I told you in my other video that the names of the places and the stupa names are much more descriptive than what you have written in the Buddhist texts. In the Buddhist text, he reaches the Kukkuta river and has a bath. What does the Kukkuta mean? Nothing. Sikrana means he reaches the river, and by the time he reaches the river, he looks so grotesque. He looks so thin that he looks grotesque. Understand? And he has a bath, he drinks water, crosses the river and goes to Kundaka's mango grove. What do you call it? Kundaka's mango grove. That is a different story. Now first, before that, reaching Sikrana, the Buddhist texts say that he was met by Kukkuta, son of Mallas, who discusses a lot of things with him, and they discuss together, and Kukkuta, son of Malla, gives him the Buddha and Anand a golden robe each. Now, the Buddhist texts, folks, the people who wrote the Buddhist texts, and the Buddhist texts, of course, it's not from India, because in India all the texts were burnt, thoroughly burnt by Muslims, and with the help of, I think, later on Brahmins. So the Buddhist texts came from foreign lands. So mistakes took place. Be practical, my Buddhist friends. There were some mistakes. See, in those ancient times, it was, impossible to carry such a lot of texts, from one country to another. No, it was monks. They went, they heard the story, memorized it, went back to their country and wrote. And when they wrote, there were some mistakes. Folks, there were some mistakes, because the stupa commemorating the Kukkuta, son of Malla, discoursing with the Buddha, is not on this side of the Kukkuta river. It's not on this side of the Sikrana river. It is on the other side of the Sikrana river. And there is another big mistake, which I will tell you later. Because see, the stupas are here, and the stupas' names are here. The stupas' names, they are the, teachers who are checking what the Buddhists wrote in their Buddhist texts. The stupas, they are the invigilators, checking and correcting what was the mistakes written in the Buddhist story. So, folks, the meeting with Kukkuta, son of Mallas, does not take place in this side of the Kukkuta river, that is the Sikrana river. It takes place on the other side of the Sikrana river. Folks, I hope you enjoyed and found this video educative. If you liked it, if you found it educative, you liked it, don't forget to like, follow and subscribe to my page, Buddha Exhumed, and don't forget to tell your friends and relatives about it. Thank you.